Lone Star Rocker here. We're out in the middle of the wilderness in Florida. Why don't you come hang out with me? Let's go. Gonna come out here and take a look at some natural Florida environment. Okay, Camp Loxahatchee. Here's the entry point here. Mike Metchick Trail. So I guess this is a trail here. All kinds of cool stuff in here. There's the mess hall. We used to come out here and line up before mess. This is my buddy Robbie, old high school friend. He's taking me around today. Okay, take this little boardwalk trail. Been dry here lately. They're in desperate need of some rain. Hopefully next week they'll get some. But you can see where this would all be usually filled up. Little swamp marsh. Where's Kermit the Frog? Kermit the Frog with a banjo. Okay. So you really don't get access to this stuff, unfortunately, unless you're in the Boy Scouts. But they do one of those like marathon races, and you can sign up for it, and they'll let you run through here. So it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll put a link down below about that. So, all right, here's a little amphitheater. Some meetings here. All right. A lot of ceremonial stuff takes place here. I believe this is where I got my order of the arrow. I love all the moss hanging from the trees. It's awesome. This totally rocks, yes. And a low tone rock, yes. So here's the entryway. Man, I'm telling you, at nighttime when they do this stuff, it's so intense, man. It looks so cool. They let people add these little tiles here in the pathway. It's kind of neat. There's lots of different people from different years back with achievements. Eagle Scouts. It's the main house here. Did a really good job with this. It looks really nice. This really old school canoe. Look at this thing, man. Super old. This is how the Seminole Indians used to get around. canoe there. Alpatawe. This is one of the lodges here. Order the arrow. I still have my patch. One of the relics of my Boy Scout past. I have my patch. So I'll have to bust that out when I get back. What are you doing, man? So here's part of the obstacle course that they're doing. TK Gator Grind. That's what it's called. I was way off. I knew it was Gator something. There's the rappelling tower back there. That's where I learned to rappel. And you weren't cool unless you could jump off the side without a wall and rappel down, SWAT team style, from a helicopter. Some kind of giant gopher hold. Not reaching my arm down there. So here's the pool area here. They pretty much put this pool in when we were scouts, and these are all where the camp counselors would stay, and they were kind of like the cool dudes, you know, because they had air condition and they could stay up late, and they had kind of full reign of the campgrounds. And I think that, you know, all the rumors about the Girl Scout camp across the lake, and, you know, we're gonna go canoe over in the middle of the night. But part of my Order the Arrow accomplishments was that we had to lay sod all around this pool. So because of my contributions, there now is grass over here. Yay! So we're gonna go back through here. That's where all the campsites are, back through here. So we're gonna hike on down to the campsites here. Maybe we'll go check out Seminole and see what that campsite's like. It's one of the further ones down. Clear Lake Canoe Post here. Where I learned to canoe. Go up there and grab my canoe. Come back around here. At nighttime, we would hike. They would be brave enough to hike around here at night. This would spook us out. We could think about with Friday the 13th, and that Jason would be out here. Would scare the heck out of us, but yeah, this is where I learned how to canoe. Clear Lake. You can see all these different prints in the sand of what's been running around out here in the sugar sand. Teeny prints. What could that be, huh? That looks, it could be like some type of a bobcat maybe. We've got panthers out here. So this is one of the campground areas. Of course, I'm leaving the puma. That's my print. This is natural Florida here. Oh, there's a woodpecker. I hear him. Bet you're not too far, you know. This is natural Florida out here. These are all the plants and trees that belong. See him right there? See if I can see him right there. You see him? The little one though. There's a cardinal up there. little red-headed woodpecker and a cardinal. Gonna hike through some of this natural Florida environment, and I got my camos on. Kind of, I don't know if you can see that. Kind of a shout out to David Hughes, who likes to hike through the woods in his camos. But we're gonna drive around and see a little bit more of the scout camp. Some wild mushrooms here. I'm sure if you were trapped out in the wilderness, you probably would eat these. What would happen? It's really nice. It's old pine trees. Oh, come on, it's not that dangerous right now. But we might see a deer. They're very quiet. When I was young, I was so afraid to come out here, but now it's so awesome. I just want to run all through here. It's really cool how being in an environment can take you back to a feeling that you had when you were younger. So I highly suggest going through some of your footsteps from the past, and you might discover some things about yourself. So here's the archery range. It's the archery merit badge right there. And you can see they probably have a lot of fun out here, man, in the summertime. Recurve bow, compound bows. All right, we found Seminole. So this looks like a little rifle range that they have here. There's the merit badge icon, and you know, they probably just shoot 22 caliber here, nothing fancy. You know, they're just here to show kids safety and how to properly use a rifle. You know, I'm telling you, being a teenage kid and being able to shoot a rifle and living in West Palm Beach, that was like the coolest. All right, last chance to see if we're able to capture any wildlife here. I've been out here before and seen deer, and Robbie's seen all kinds of stuff, boars, turkeys, all kinds of wildlife, and there's tons of tracks everywhere, so they're here. Okay, yeah, here's the Seminole Campground. I wanted to check out Seminole Campground because it's one of the further camps in the back. And has not been maintained, apparently. It's sugar sand. Yep. A little harder to hike in, especially if you've got a pack on. If you're wearing something like a, you know, hiking backpack, it's pretty heavy, all your gear. There are parts of the Appalachian Trail that come down this far, and you can actually connect to it and then hike up through into Georgia. I think that's pretty cool. spook anything away. No deer or boar today. Yes! Rocking it in Florida. Camp Tanah Keeta. Woo! Got my camos on, my tiger stripe pants. There were no animals today, I should say. So, this is where I grew up. This is my region here. So cool. Let's go canoeing. So that was fun. We're gonna go over to this local canoe outfitter here and see if we can capture some canoe videos. And so far this has turned out to be a good day. It's starting to get a little humid though. So, but Camp Tanah Keeta is awesome. If we're going canoeing, we gotta hydrate. So I got some water and I got a Mountain Dew for caffeine. Woo! All right, we're at Riverbend here. Let's find a canoe. All right, we're at the canoe outfitter here. Here's the Riverbend Park Trail. Let's see, you are here, so we're right about there. Can rent bicycles and kayaks. Probably gonna head back that way. Back right back there. I think this is part of the Loxahatchee River. Canoeing on the Loxahatchee. Some egrets or a crane. So a little canoe advice, never stand up in a canoe. It's very clear. You can see all the way to the bottom in some areas for sure. Some turtles sunbathing over here. They don't seem to mind hanging out. Turtley turtle. Oh man, he's totally sunbathing. He's got his legs out and everything. Nice. Coming up to the bridge. All right, so we got up ahead of everybody. It's a little more tranquil. Up here, maybe we'll be able to see some alligators. There's already some big turtles over here. Be gator safe. You can see the grass. It's so beautiful out here. All right, let's push on. Just coming up here. All right, we're gonna transfer to the other side of this dam here and see if we can see some gators. Are we in? We're just gonna creep along here and see if we can be quiet enough not to spook anything. It's got an alligator or something, what? Okay, pay attention. See if we can get pretty close here without spooking them. There you go. Little alligator. There's little 2 alligators there, yeah. What is the one alligator doing to that turtle? There's 3 alligators, there's a little teeny one. You know, when there's baby ones, there's usually a mother nearby. Wow. Alright, let's canoe back up. There's a baby alligator, so there's got to be a mommy alligator somewhere. Oh, you hear them. Those little babies making sounds. There you go, right there. Mama gator. Oh, geez. Yeah. That's not screwing around right there. Wow. Man, so we're gonna canoe back. I got a lunch date, so we're gonna head on back. There's a little boat transfer dam here. If you're brave enough, you can go over, but most people just transfer over. Take this little hiking path here for a little bit and see where it leads me. I'm running low on space, so hopefully be able to do a little more of these before it dies on me. I just remember making that turn. It's got something to eat. Looks like a mussel or some kind of snail. I remember once we were canoeing out here and a little boy got attacked by an alligator, and the Marine Patrol came through and told everybody to head back to the outpost. Turned out that the alligator was blind, couldn't see. They were wading through the water, and the alligator basically just grabbed what it could for survival. But they'll find that alligator, man. There's guys that just love to go looking for alligators around here, man. I'll put the link down below if I can find the article. It was a long time ago. Woohoo! Yeah, that was awesome. We rocked it. That alligator was huge.